This is the Turfway Park Report for Thursday, January 3rd, 2019. 8 races on tap, Polytrack, fast temperature at first post, 38 degrees. The first race is a filly and mare non-3 claimant event, 15 down to 10 to go 6.5 furlongs. Field of 7, no program changes. Morning line favorite number 4, Nymu's Treasure for Grant Hoffmans.
Post. They are off. Quick beginning for Don't Start Maria. Fast start for My Name is Money. There goes the gray Delightful Diamond. These three as they leave that 6.5 furlong shoot and they straighten up with the main track. And it's the gray Delightful Diamond, the one to run down. They'll set up shop up top, 3 parts of a length to Don't Start Maria to the inside. My Name is Money, keen to go on from third. Then comes Dr. Mrs. and Lingerie. They are 4th and 5th. 2 lengths for the back, Nymu's Treasure. And a good stalking position from about 5 lengths off the lead. Then Grogger is way out at the back. The first quarter, 23 and 1/5 second. On to the far turn they go. Just about 3.5 furlongs to travel. And Don't Stop Maria back with the lead. Delightful Diamond against the fence from second. 3 wide. Launch away to the outside of My Name is Money. Then Demisses being ridden with the whip to keep pace. Now Nymu's Treasure being punched along. And then 4 lengths for the back to Grogger. They round the turn. They're almost 4 across the track. The half mile, 46 and 4/5 seconds. It is Don't Stop Maria to the gray Delightful Diamond. She's not done yet. 3 wide from the back of the pack. Nymu's Treasure's running on. My Name is Money wide open as they have an 1/8 of a mile to go. On the far outside, it's Launch Away from the inside. Don't Stop Maria and Don't Stop Maria back at Launch Away. These two outside the 16th pole doing it out from the 3rd position. Here comes Nymu's Treasure. They're inside the final 50 yards. Don't Stop Maria trying to hold Launch Away. These two in a Florence photo finish. I think it went to Don't Stop Maria. Launch Away was next. Then came Nymu's Treasure. My Name is Money in 1:19 and 4. Photo for win.
And number 7, Don't Stop Maria, grinds out of victory. She was hooked every step of the way, and Don't Stop Maria prevails for Andrew Jansen, Doug Danner, Johnny McKee. The winning jockey, number 7, Don't Stop Maria, 740, 420, 260. Second, number 5, Launch Away. Third, number 4, Nymu's Treasure. And the finishing 4th, number 3, My Name is Money. Exacta 41.20, try 71.80. Super $558.20. Today's second race, a claimant event for the maiden fillies and mares, $7,500, 6.5 furlongs the distance. Scratch the 4, Godello. The favorite, number 5, Talk Game, and Rodney Prescott.
Field of 6 at the post. And they are off. Not the greatest start for debuting Data Way, but the other firster broke well, Queenie Banks. Now from between horses, the favorite, Talk Game, emerges, and there goes Data Way. After that slow start, rushing up after the pace, well bunched. The field of 6 onto the run down the back stretch. It's Talk Game, Positive Vibes, Queenie Banks to the inside. Now Data Way. There goes Fake News and Data on the class drop. So 4 across the track as the compact field has just outside a half mile to go. So the leader is Forever In Your Way, just narrowly from Talk Game. Fake News and Data is taken back off the speed from 3rd. Data Way to the inside 4th. Positive Vibes in start number 11's on the move from 5th. And Queenie Banks will have to pass them all from the back of the pack. The quarter was 23 and 4/5 seconds. Dogfight on the front end. Forever In Your Favor and Talk Game. These two spar for the lead. Here comes Positive Vibes closing in from 3rd, and just like that, Positive Vibes went from 6 lengths off the pace to the front as they come 3 across the track by the quarter pole. So big early move from Positive Vibes. Talk Game, the favorite in the middle, and Forever In Your Favor down along the rail, 3 across the track with a furlong to go. And it's Positive Vibes, and now the favorite Talk Game is angled out to the center of the track, and he's back up and after the favorite here. Positive Aims, Talk Game, she's coming at him and coming on. Forever In Your Favor's not done, and Forever In Your Favor sliding through along the fence. Forever In Your Favor in a photo finish with Talk Game. Talk Game to the outside, Forever In Your Favor to the inside. Photo.
Number 3, Forever In Your Favor, battles it out here, and she gets her maiden broke. She was the winner of the head bob, hit the line with the favorite right on the square, but she proved to be the winner. Number 3, Forever In Your Favor, owned and trained by Billy Helmbrecht. Carlos Diaz, the winning jockey. Forever In Your Favor breaks maiden here in start number 11, and as the upset winner, she returns 18-20, 460, 260. Second to 5, Talk Game. Third to 6, Positive Vibes. And finishing 4th, number 7, Queenie Banks. Exacta 43.40, the try 56.60. The double $34. The consolation double with the scratch of the 8 was $620. Super $316.60. Running time was 1:21 and 2. Third race, a filly and mare non-2 claimant event to go 6.5 furlongs. Scratch the 4. Morning line favorite number 7, Via Savina with Rafael Mojica.
Only Praise Me up to the outside. They're at the post. They are off. And Miss Hopper broke outwardly, leaving the starter gate. That affected Too Sweet and Willow Run, but it was a clean beginning for Decipher. And now from between horses, She's a Fine Line prompts the pace as they leave the 6.5 furlong shoot and they straighten up with the main track. It is Villa Savina who comes on through the favorite to challenge for the lead with Decipher. They're racing well off the fence. She's a Fine Line is stuck on that fence, though. Only Praise Me is a 4-wide fourth. And now advancing comes Pretty Penny Patty, and in between horses, Miss Hopper. A very erratic run for Miss Hopper. She's on the heels and just had to check there, and out at the back now is Willow Run. They passed the half-mile pole the first quarter, 23 and 2/5 seconds. Onto the far turn run. From the inside, as She's a Fine Line shows the way from the favorite Villa Savina. Decipher is parked out 3-wide third. Even further out, Only Praise Me from off the pace starts to close in. There's room at the fence for Pretty Penny Patty to come on through. As they round the turn, they leave the quarter-mile pole behind, and it is She's a Fine Line from Only Praise Me. And Pretty Penny Patty poised to strike in behind those. She's got a dream run against the fence. The rails open. Half-mile 47 and 3, and they turn on down for the money. She's a Fine Line, shaken up by Rodney. Only Praise Me and Victor LeBron coming at him and coming on now. Pretty Penny Patty is probing up the fence and a 16th of a mile to go. And She's a Fine Line trying to hold Only Praise Me. These two to the wire. She's a Fine Line wins it 3 parts of the length. Only Praise Me was second. Long shot Pretty Penny Patty third in 1:21 and 2.
Number 6, She's a Fine Line. Wins on the class drop here for owner Doug Leibzoll, the winning trainer Milo Ryder, Rodney Prescott, the winning jockey. She's a Fine Line, $820, $4.360. Second, number 9, Only Praise Me. Third to 5, Pretty Penny Patty. And finishing fourth, the 8, Decipher. Exacta $32 to try, $175.90. Daily double, $124 even. Superfecta, $1,158 even. In the pick 3, $267.80. Running time for the 6.5, 1:21 and 2. Today's fourth race, a filly and mare $8,000 claimant event to go 6 furlongs, field of 7, with the morning light favorite to the outside, number 7, Gales of November.
They're at the post. They are off, and Pampered Val hopped right as they kicked it. She's last. It's Easy Attitude. There goes Catherine's Drama, and now Curious Ruth will prompt up from the outside. Gales of November away in third. Don't Tell Mom back and forth to the inside. She's a Fine Justice, then Easy Attitude, and slow starting Pampered Val now with an early bid up the backside. They're just outside the half-mile pole. And on the outside, Curious Ruth off the layoff shows the way just narrowly from Catherine's Drama, who has a foothold at the fence there from second. Gales of November in a perfect spot from third. Then a link for the back down on the inside. Don't Tell Mom is fourth. On the move from the back of the pack, Pampered Val. Then a link for the back to She's a Fine Justice, and Easy Attitude will have to pass them all. They round the turn. They're just outside the quarter-mile pole. And it's Gales of November. Rafael Mojica taking a look back as Curious Ruth is still to the inside of him. And Pampered Val has that big bid up to the outside, has been on the move for about a half a mile now as they straighten away to the top of the lane in Gales of November, trying to put away a pesky Curious Ruth. Down the center of the track, Pampered Val moves a closer third. Easy Attitude from last is getting rolling, but getting rolling way too late because by the 16th pole, Gales of November is clear. Gales of November on the class drop gets it done for Brett Santangelo. A 3-way photo for second. I think went to Curious Ruth and Pampered Val. Easy Attitude in 1:13 and 1.
Number 7, Gales of November, sat just off the dueling leaders and was called upon, turned it for home, and drew away to win here on the class drop for Brett Santangelo, the winning trainer, Kurt Cahill, the winning owner, and Rafael Mojica up top. $5, $280, $220. Second, the 6, Curious Ruth. Third, the 2, Pampered Val. Finishing fourth, number 4, Easy Attitude. $24.20 was the exacta. The trifecta paid out $69.30, the double $29.40, super $344.60, pick 3 $158.60. Running time for the 6 furlongs 1:13 and 1. Today's fifth race, a filly and mare condition claimer, have not won 2 races in the last 12 months. They'll go a mile, field of 10, with the morning line favorite number 4, Liberty Fire in Luan Machado.
They're off. Liberty Fire had a brisk beginning, and also Miss Venezuela is being pushed along early and hard hustled out to the front. There goes Miss Venezuela to show him into the clubhouse turn. She leads it by just about a length and a half. She's getting out just a touch as Liberty Fire away racing second. Native Wonder tucked in along the inside from third. Puppy on a String is a 4 wide fourth. 5 wide fifth is I Got It in the Short Silks, who's advancing 3 lengths in front of As I Forecast. Then a length and a half further back as they head over towards the backside. And on the inside after that slow start, Tickets to Riches is coming on through to the inside of Away She Glows. Then a link for the back to Bella Menina, and Shame on Suave has nothing but hindquarters and heels in the viewfinder as they pass the first quarter in a slow 25 seconds flat. They walk it up the backside, and in front, it's Miss Venezuela. But now, Liberty Fire could wait no more. She goes on to poke her nostril in front. Puppy on a String, hard held from third as they took the half 49 and 2. Now, I Got It for the Short families on the move from fourth. Miss Venezuela thrown out the parachute. She's backpedaling in fifth. Whip comes out on Native Wonder as they continue to race around the turn. Now, Bella Menina's on the move. She's picking them off from the back of the pack as they round the turn. They approach the quarter-mile pole. And it's Liberty Fire who shows the way. Liberty Fire's in front by 2. Puppy on a String and Native Wonder race second and third. I Got It spun out 4 wide fourth. 3/16 of a mile to go. Liberty Fire well out in the middle of the track outside the 8th pole has a lead of 5 lengths as I Got It has come on through to be second to the inside. Native Wonder third from the backfield. Bella Menina is raced up into fourth, but they're in the final Florence Furlong, and Liberty Fire, a daughter of Colonel John, is now on a 2-race win streak. Liberty Fire punched home by Machado. She wins by almost 4. Native Wonder in a photo with I Got It for the second spot in 141 flat.
Number 4, Liberty Fire sat just off the pace setter, but just about the half-mile pole, jockey Luan Machado could wait no more. He sent Liberty Fire to the front, and she never looked back. The winner owned and trained by Kevin Fletcher. She picks up her second straight victory here at the track and returns 5:23.22.40. Second, number 3, Native Wonder. Third, number 10, I Got It. And finishing fourth, number 2, Bella Menina. Exacta $26, trifecta $51.20. Daily double $17.20, pick 4 $554.10, superfecta $394.60, pick 3 $42.90, and the pick 5 was hit $1,534.50. Running time for the mile 141 flat. Today's 6th race, a good quality 3-year-old A other than optional allowance claimer for $50,000. They'll go a mile, scratch the 5. Morning line favorite, the entry from the Calumet Farm Stable of Brad Kelly, number 1, Fayette Warrior, and number 1A, Ship of the Line.
They are off. Kitschy stumbled at the start. Not a good start for Maximum Force, but it was a fast beginning for Fayette Warrior. Up on the outside, Soulmate, Dynamic Racer, these 3 in a line. Then Ship of the Line is back into the 4th position, forcing Kitschy about 4 wide there on the first turn, and at the back of the pack, Maximum Force. As Fayette Warrior, the favorite, just had to check off heels as Dynamic Racer shows the way. There goes Ship of the Line to the outside, and now Ship of the Line will lead him up the backstretch with an early move there with 5.5 furlongs to travel, but they're not going quick at all. The first quarter, in fact, was almost 25 seconds flat. So Ship of the Line, the son of Red Rock, shows the way by a length and a half. Dynamic Racer off the fence out in the 3 path while racing second. Kitschy is a 3 wide third. Fayette Warrior, the son of Exchange Rate, the other Calumet Farm Charge, is advancing up the inside in a joint third now, 3 lengths for the back to Soulmate, and at the back of the pack, Maximum Force, the half-mile slow, 49 seconds flat. Onto the far turn, Ship of the Line, and Luan Machado out there paving the poly path. They show the way by just about 3. Here comes their entry mate on the inside of Fayette Warrior. Up on the outside from the back of the pack, Soulmate makes a bid up 3 wide as they race around the turn, approaching the top of the home stretch. Here comes Soulmate up and after Ship of the Line. Ship of the Line now being asked to quicken as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Ship of the Line into 3 path. There's room at the 5th for Fayette Warrior to come on through. Meanwhile, Soulmate continue without a sit to the outside and trying to punch back on through. On heels there, in fact, that is Dynamic Racer. 4 across the track in the final Florence Furlong. It's Soulmate to the outside, but Dynamic Racer is punching back on through to the inside. Dynamic Racer from Soulmate. Dynamic Racer or Soulmate. These 2 in a tight photo finish, and I think to the inside, Dynamic Racer got the head bob over Soulmate. The entry was 3rd. Show money is safe, 140 and 2.
Number 4, Dynamic Racer, hanging on here. He turns in a gritty effort here to win in a photo. The winner owned by the Lou Dunn Dykemper Trust, trained by Ron Kales, P.D. Prentice. The winning jockey, Dynamic Racer, $14.80, $19 in the middle, $210 to show. All the place and show money, of course, was on the favorite, the entry. Finishing second, number 3, Soulmate, $14.20 to place, $2.10 to show. And the favorite was third, Fayette Warrior, $2.10 to show. Exacta, $53.60, try $64.40. The winning daily double, $73.40, and the pick 3, $126.60. Seventh race, maiden special weight for the fillies and mares to go a mile. Equipment change on the 3 to blinkers on, scratches 6 and 7. The favorite coming in from Canada. In our most recent start, number 1, Stereo Viewing with Malcolm.
All set. They're off. Vicky T broke just a bit out early, affecting She Fox at the start, and it's debuting Valkyrie, who's up and after the lead. True Colors right to her outside. Vicky T stacks up 3 wide third. Stereo Viewing the Canadian Invader tucked in along the rail from fourth. Shamal in the 5 path from fifth, and a link for the back to Toleration on the step up in class, and She Fox is at the back of the pack. But 5 lengths would cover the lot as they pass the 6 furlong marker. They're not going very fast. Valkyrie shows the way from Vicky T, and in fact the first quarter is almost in 25 seconds flat. So 24 and for the opening quarter speed for Valkyrie shows the way narrowly from Vicky T. Now She Fox has advanced from last up into a joint third as they pass the 4.5 furlong marker. In behind that comes True Colors, and Stereo Viewing at odds of 6 to 5 is fifth as they head on to the far turn run. The half mile, 48 and 3, and it's Valkyrie displaying some debut speed out there. Shows the way by just about 2 lengths as Stereo Viewing. Finally, she found a way through. She's going to angle just to the outside of the front runner as She Fox all of a sudden is stalled from third as they continue to race around the turn. And now moving to closer fourth comes True Colors. Then a link for the back. Running on from the backfield, Shamal as they reach the top of the home stretch. And Valkyrie shows the way, dictates the terms here on debut, and shows the way by 3 on the turn down for the money. Stereo Viewing is going to probe up the fence, and Stereo Viewing coming at the pace setter in the final 4 furlong. Valkyrie shake it up, but here comes Stereo Viewing to the inside. It's Valkyrie to the outside. Stereo Viewing's getting to her, and Stereo Viewing at 6 to 5 is going to try to run down Valkyrie, who's re-rallying, and Valkyrie back up to the outside and a photo finish. Valkyrie maybe every step of the way. It will take a photo. She got an advantageous head bob, but the favorite Stereo Viewing was lunging up the fence. These two in a photo finish.
Number 3, Valkyrie broke sharp. She was unchallenged on the front end, and then the favorite tried to get to her down the lane. She got past and re-rallies to win here. Valkyrie 56-40, 18-60, 6-60. The winner owned by Frank Irvin, trained by Luis Cotto, and Luan Machado with his second victory on the card. Second, number 1, Stereo Viewing. Third, number 4, True Colors, and fourth was the 2, Shamal. Exacta 104.40. The try 186 even. The Roland Daily Double of 4 and 3 was 299.60. The Superfecta 1,945.40. Pick 3 came back 512.30. Tonight's 8th and final, a filly and mare condition claimer to go 6.5 furlongs, full gate of 12. The morning line favorite, number 7, Lake Snow with Johnny McKee.
Red shuttle roll to the outside. They're at the post. And they're off. Quick beginning for Put Sarah on. Rockport Dancer flashing speed. And now Conquest Sorcerer from the inside is going to hook up with the front runner as they hook up with the main track. So it's Rockport Dancer just narrowly from Conquest Sorcerer. Now, Apple's Last Chance, a close-up third. Put Sarah on fourth, a link for the back to Catherine Eugenia fourth. Advancing to the outside fifth, Lake Snow. Then comes Lacey the Spartan. And then Sark Lady is 2 in front of Sensation. And at the back of the pack, CO Sister. Well-strung outfield past the half. The first quarter 23 and 2. And Rockport Dancer on the class drop shows the way by just about a length. Put Sarah on to the outside second. 3 wide. Here comes Lake Snow advancing to the outside of Conquest Sorcerer. And now Sark Lady from the back of the pack is starting to roll. And following that one, here comes Conquest Sorcerer. And Catherine Eugene is in with a shot. Green Silks, white blinkers. She's moved up into 7th and is starting to roll beneath Rodney as they race around the turn. They pass the quarter-mile pole. Half mile, 47 seconds flat. And it's Rockport Dancer the first to turn. But here's Lake Snow on the move and Put Sarah on. These 3 in the center of the track. Gaining ground still comes Catherine Eugenia, wide open, almost 5 across the track. Where Put Sarah on, still fighting. But up on the outside, here comes Catherine Eugenia. Conquest Sorcerer in the middle. Catherine Eugenia made that big move on the fur turn and gives Rodney 2 on the card. Winner, 3 parts of a length. Conquest Sorcerer was second. Put Sarah on third. Tight for fourth. I think it was Sark Lady. And Lake Snow in that picture as well was Apple's Last Chance in 119 and 2.
Number 4, Catherine Eugenia gets the job done. She rallies from far off the pace. She made a move in the midpoint through the turn and sustained that rally to get up to win for Timothy Hughes owner-trainer Rodney Prescott, his second victory on the card. Catherine Eugenia, 1640, 740, 520. Second, number 2, Conquest Sorcerer. Third, the 11 puts Sarah on, finishing fourth, number 10, Sark Lady, and fifth, the 7, Lake Snow. Exacta, 68.80. The $1 trifecta, $208.80. The late daily double of 3 and 4 for $1 ticket, it gets you back $161.80. The 50-cent pick 4, $5,744.90. The dollar super, $1,745.80. The pick 3 for 50 cents, $566.90. No winners in the high five. That carries better than $1,655. Well, that wraps it up for this Thursday afternoon edition of Racing from Florence, Kentucky. Live racing back at you Friday with a first post of 6:15. Thank you for tuning in. From all of us here at the track, this has been the Turfway Park Report.